Welcome back to Shirley TV. So this is just a short continuation of my first video. So this is like a part two. So this is like a part two. So like I said, about the book writing initiative that I created. So I started writing books in 2018. And I was trying to figure out how I was going to pay to get my books published. So like I said in the first video, I talked to a gentleman from New York. It's a New York publishing company. So he said he didn't tell me how much he was going to charge me to publish my book. So he said, I'm seeing the contract in the email. So, he didn't tell me how much it was going to cost. But he said in the contract, and I saw that he was charging. The company was charging $4,000. So I said, well, $4,000? I said to myself, so no. He said, I'm seeing your contract. So I guess he didn't think I was familiar with contracts. We studied contract in my course. Well, probably 2 or 3 of my courses. At least 2 at Australian University right here in the DMV, United States of America. So he must have thought well, you never know what you know, but I'm very familiar with contracts. My cousin is a lawyer as well, but I've studied a little bit of, about contracts. So I knew that I wasn't going to sign no contract because I didn't want to be obligated. So if I'm obligated to a contract that I signed, then if I breach that contract, I could end up in court. So in other words, I didn't fulfill the obligations or I guess I would say stipulations in that contract. So, but I was a little bit smarter than that. So, I didn't never contact him again. Like he said, well, you know what? I'm gonna show you the contract. I'm gonna send you the contract. I'm gonna send you the contract. You sign it and send it back. So, so I never signed it, never heard emails from him. So I changed my email. So, but he was based in New York, but my motto is you always, when you see somebody charging more, there's always somebody that's going to charge you that's a price. So I was just, that didn't stop me from writing. I just kept on writing. So I said I didn't. So sometimes, and I'm like, when I looked at that price in that contract, I said, well, he's trying to block me. He's trying to block me from my, I guess I would say my goal, block me from my dream, and I wasn't going to let it happen, so I kept on writing. I was just trying to figure out how I was going to get the money, because, even when you're working, paying bills, taking care of kids, you got your grandkids, you're looking, trying to do for, and, just taking care of everyday, living expenses, and I was trying to figure out between paying bills and doing all the, things I had to do, in other words, your expenses, living expenses. I was trying to figure out how in the world was I going to come up with $4,000, and I said, well, I'm not going to keep on thinking about $4,000. I'm just going to, do my research and see if I can run across another company that may charge me a smaller amount, So remember that there is always, when you see somebody that's charging a certain price, there's always a company or somebody that's going to give you a better price. So it's all in all, we are consumers. We are customers, we are consumers. It's all in all what we're willing to pay. So I learned that in one of my business courses. It's what you're willing to pay. You go to Target, you go to Walmart, you go to Kmart, and you see that, you're looking at their prices for a certain thing that you might want to purchase. When you see a certain price, it's what you're willing to pay. If you go to Walmart and you see it for $20, but you go over to Target and that same thing that you wanted to purchase, you see it for $18.99, it's what you're willing to pay. You won't be willing to pay the higher price for Walmart, or you go to Target and get it. But so that's how they go. But so Yeah, so he was trying to charge me $4,000, so that went out the window. So I just kept doing my little research, because I've been writing my little children's books. So all my books are in the Google Play Store right now. So I think it's 8 children's books and 2, regular books. I think one is about Africa and one is about accounting. Learn the basics in accounting with me. So I did take accounting courses at Australia University, business courses, law courses. So I do have my bachelor's in business administration and my master's in information systems, Australia University, right here in the United States of America. So I love the United States, so proud to be an American and American. But, so I just finished my 11th book, but I have to type it up, and all I have to do is load it to my account with the Google Play Partner Center. So I started publishing with Digipod. Digipod is pretty good too, because they have reasonable prices. But the thing is with Digipod and the Google Play Partner Center, they don't do no editing. So when you write your book, I type all my books up, all 10 of them. But I mean, they're not there, for my books are children's books, so it's my other 2, it was a lot of typing. I think one of my books is about 50-something pages. The book that I wrote, I think it's the book that I wrote about Africa, Nigeria. So, Africa, the continent of Africa. So I wrote about, Africa and Nigeria in, one book. But the music, I wrote about the music, the culture, the dance, food, different things. But so, you type your book up, you finish writing your book, you type it up, Microsoft Word, because it has to be in a certain file format. So when you can really send it to Digipod or the Google Play Partner Center, they don't do no editing. So I work with both of them, and so presently I do have an account with both of them, Digipod and the Google Play Partner Center. So they don't do no editing. So in other words, you type it up. I install Grammarly on my computer, so that does help me as well. Make sure your English is perfect, because you don't want to print a book that, the words misspelled, you didn't put your comma in the right place, or, thinking about direct objects, indirect objects, subject and verb agreement, because, you have to have a singular subject, singular verb, plural subject, plural verb. So, so some things you do remember from memory from school, but Grammarly helps real good. Yes, I find it is. So then when I go back and read my books, or when I go back to edit, and then I'm like, seems good to me, seems perfect to me. So, but you type your own books up for both of them really, because see, Digipod, they don't type it for you. So Digipod, the Google Play Partner Center, they just, no upfront cost, but Digipod, you have to pay up front. So I wanted to see if I had time. Hold up. Let me see if I can pull up another book real quick. Here it is right here. Okay, this is my book I wrote about Africa. So let me see. Yeah, that's the back. Okay, this is, let me see if I can get you to the front, because this is what I'm talking about, the food. So, I mean, that's me right there. Let's see, I'm showing you the food. But so this book I published with Google Play Partner Center, and I typed it up myself. So I did take typing courses years and years ago. But so this is like a part 2. I might do a part 3. So this is the front of the book. So the name of this book is Born and Raised in Nigeria, Africa. So see all this I had to type. So once I type it up, then I submit it to the Google Play Partner Center in a certain file. And, certain file. talked about the music, talked about the food.